What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. You're up on the West Coast. Get up! You already know that the early bird gets the worm. And on today, I'm going to go over I'm gonna go over a few things, a few rumors that I was tagged on X over the weekend. I was going to do videos on them, but I worked Saturday and I slept literally all Sunday. It was good sleep too. But we're going to go over those rumors and a couple other things that came out on Sunday they came out over the weekend. Some of it was absolutely ridiculous, but we're still going to talk about it. We're still going to talk about it. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel doing big things. Channel just blowing up. Hopefully mine get there too. We getting there though, but you already know what it is. The real question is, all right. Let's get into who is all in the house. Junior Network, good morning, my brother. Good morning. James Willis, good morning, my brother. Good morning. My man Todd, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My man Kiro Black, good morning to you, my brother. Good morning. My man Mo, what is up? Good morning to my brother King Mo. Aisha, good morning to you. Jairus, what is up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Majid Khan, what's good? What's good? Nice to see you up in the house, in the hizzy for shizzy, my man. All right, let's get into, I want to share a couple things with you. Of course, this weekend that just passed was my man Jonathan Major's birthday. What's up, Forrest McLeod? Good morning. What's up, my brother? What's up? Was my man Jonathan Major's birthday. Shout out to him. I sent him a happy birthday. He was very appreciative. You know what I mean? So his birthday passed or whatever. And it just seems to me that anytime this brother he gets to be, in one light, somebody wants to bring him down in another light. And again, that's why I was staying off of the Jonathan Majors. The stuff that they put out is crap, but this came out from Atlanta Black Star. But it also came originally to me. Brother on Instagram sent it to me, but this originally came out on a blog. Jairus, you got one of those seams right. I ain't doing that to Cowboys fans. I ain't doing. I like the Cowboys because my auntie, God rest her soul, was a Cowboys fan, and they beat the brakes off of Cleveland. So shout out to the Cowboys, man. Shout out to them. But I want to share this this video with y'all. Not the video. I want to share this article with y'all because again, this is the type of stuff when this man is up, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I got some theories. You know what I mean? Why I think, you know what I'm saying, what I think, you know what I mean? It's gonna take something, not even a Cowgirls fan. Damn. What's up, Tracy Woods? Good morning. Again, me personally, my auntie was a Cowboys fan. God rest her soul. That's the only reason why I don't go at Cowboys fans, because I was a Cowboys fan when I was a kid because of Deion Sanders. When Deion left to go to San Francisco, I was a San Francisco fan. When he left to go to Dallas, I was a Dallas fan. When he went to Baltimore, I was a Baltimore because I was a Deion fan. You know what I mean? So And then my man Michael Irvin went to the U. But anyway, but like I said, with Jonathan, one step forward, and then it's always something stupid. So I'm a pull this up. I'm a full screen this because to me, I think that this is ridiculous. And I'm thinking somebody is leaking this to the vlogs because they completely got this from the vlogs. And I didn't see nobody else talk about this but Atlantic Black Star in the vlog that was sent to me, uh, you know, via the homie from Instagram. And this says, friends worry as Megan Good reportedly steps in to pay Jonathan Majors child support and other expenses since getting axed from Marvel. And what's crazy about this is there is no substantial evidence that claims this. This is just from a source. This is somebody trying to ruin his name. Now, you know that you still get residuals and stuff like that from these shows, whether you was axed from Marvel or not. You still get residuals from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Loki, whatever you was in, you're still going to get some money. You know what I mean? You're still going to get some money from The Harder They Fall. You're going to get something. You know what I mean? And to just sit out here like this man is just a pookie, because this is what it makes it seem like, that they got him out here like he a pookie or a Ray Ray. You know what I mean? And again, this is the Black publication putting this stuff out. You know what I mean? You can easily dismiss this. You know what I mean? You can easily dismiss this by one thing. We're going to get into that here in a second, but this is where we are. But again, I'm going to counteract that with the rumors that happened this weekend. Now, those are rumors. I haven't asked about them or anything, so don't say, well, what did Jonathan say? I haven't asked him. Let that man enjoy his birthday. And this is funny because this was on his birthday that they did this. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to bug this man and all of that. I didn't even send him the rumor stuff. All I did was let this go. I worked on Saturday, slept on Sunday, bringing you this stuff on Monday. So let's get into it. It says Jonathan Majors' legal troubles have not only derailed his career, but also hit his finances hard. Lucky for him, his girlfriend, Megan Good, is there to help alleviate some of the burden. Once a rising, you see what I'm saying? Let me shut up. Let me read it. Once a rising star in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Majors has reportedly struggled to maintain his Hollywood lifestyle alone, with one outlet suggesting he's leaning on his good to cover expenses, including his child support payments. Life in Styles reports it was told by an unnamed source. Unnamed. Okay, so I'm not gonna give you my name, or you have my name, but I'm not gonna. Please don't, put that in the blogs or anything like that, But I know personally that this man can't even pay his child support. Megan paying all this child support. Megan doing this. Megan doing that. Megan paying for his dolls. Megan paying for his head. Megan paying for his clothes. Megan. Right? It was crazy is that there's no receipts. It's not like when Kendrick Lamar dropped Meet the Grams, and do you have all that stuff on the album cover that he had to take down that was floating through the internet that somebody said, oh, you don't think that this dude has a drug, that Drake has this problem, that problem, this, that, and the other? Here's receipts. It ain't none of that. It's just somebody said something. That's just like me, Atlanta Black Star. Yeah, this is Megan Good's best friend. Don't tell him who I am, but I know good and well that Megan paid for his meal at Wendy's yesterday. Yes, he can't afford a lot. The 5 for $5. That's what he paid for. I was right there. You have any evidence? No, I was just in the back seat and she had to pay for the 5 for $5. But let you know, Majors is doing bad. Y'all don't like Jonathan Majors, right? Because he's with Megan Good. So let me go ahead and let me do this. This is exactly what this sounds like. Let's continue to read. The Harlem Star, who has an estimated net worth of $5 million according to Celebrity Network, is said to be footing the bills after Majors was indicted and found guilty on December the 18th, 2023 of reckless assault in the third degree and harassment stemming from a domestic incident involving his ex-girlfriend Gracia Barbie. Since the allegations emerged, especially after his conviction, Major has seen several high-profile contracts vanish in thin air. Marvel Studios, for instance, has severed all ties with him, dropping him from the highly anticipated projects Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. The project was actually shelved. The Richards reported in August 2024, despite its popularity in the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, released just a month before the Jabari incident. Instead, Disney, which owns Marvel, has shifted its focus to Avengers: Doomsday with Robert Downey Jr., who would no longer play the character Iron Man, but would transition into the villain Doctor Doom. Before his legal issues, Majors was supposed to become a key figure in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fans loved his portrayal of Kang the Conqueror in early Avengers movies, and he reportedly signed a $20 million deal to star in the Avengers Kang Dynasty and to appear in the 2026's Avengers Secret War. The deal ended in December 2023. Now his net worth have reportedly dropped to $500,000. Good, according to the insiders, has stepped in to cover not only their needs but also luxuries. They really wanted a dog, and she got stuck paying the $75,000 training bill. Like, that's crazy, the source added. Claiming Good is even covering child support for Major's daughter, Ella Majors, from a previous relationship. Majors has discussed his 11-year-old daughter Ella in multiple interviews despite keeping her out of the public eye. While promoting Lovecraft Country in 2020, in a 2020 interview with People, he revealed that his daughter is mixed race, but he still desired that she knew all about her Black history. She has to understand that it's actually not Black history, it's American history, he said at the time. A month ago, Megan Good spoke about their relationship with Jonathan Majors on Today with Honda and Jenna, revealing that friends advised her against dating Majors, but she chose to follow her heart. In another interview with People, she said that even Majors has initially discouraged her from pursuing a relationship. He actually tried to encourage me not to be with him, she said. He wanted to protect me. I was like, my love, first of all, you're dealing with a Black Leo. Okay, shout out to the Black Leo. Good has continued to support Major, standing by his side during his domestic assault trial. In the Good Morning America interview, the Creed 3 star likened her loyalty to that of Coretta Scott King. She's an angel. She's held me down like a Coretta, so I'm blessed to have her. Despite their public display of affection and flattery in the media, some of Good's inner circle have reportedly still got concerns. No one knows what Megan sees in the guy, the insider claimed. If things keep up this way, she may not be able to pay her mortgage. And that's the end of the interview. Now, have you noticed, again, this is a Black publication, but have you noticed, again, a thematic theme when it comes to these reports, these angles that a lot of these publications, especially what I've noticed, the Black ones. And this particular publication was written by Nicole Duncan Smith. And I guarantee you, if I click Nicole Duncan Smith's picture, she's a Black woman. And let's see if we got that right. There we go. A Black woman. And again, what I've noticed is Black people have no problem, especially a lot of, these Black women who don't like to fit. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Man, I love being a turtle. Nah, that's not what I was going to say. I've seen this multiple times that a lot of Black women stopped liking Jonathan Majors once they found out that he liked white women, or what Dr. Umar would call snow bunny hopping, which I feel that is unfair. And this is the reason why I feel like that's unfair. And this is my feelings. This is my opinion. Please do not go in. This is not facts or anything. This is just my opinion. You can have all your thoughts in the comments or in the chat. But in one instance, how can you down a brother for being with a white woman? And still, was not said in that how that white woman chased him, all of that stuff. And how the the trial was finicky, and the situation with Albert Brown. It's just about him being broke. Broke. They basically made him a broke pookie, right? But they're mad because he dated a white woman. Yet Kamala Harris, the vice president of the United States, is married to a white man, and her, marriage situation, being married to a white man, does not come up, is not discouraged. And that's what the double standard always pisses me off. It literally, it burns my bridges. For the simple fact is that, look at the way that now personally for me, I don't date outside. I've never dated outside of my race. I don't date outside of my race. It's not because I don't like white people or anything like that. It's culturally. I'm very, very in tune with my culture, and I want to share that with somebody from my culture. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't sell that to Asian people. You don't tell that to Middle Eastern people. You don't tell that to Samoan people. You know what I mean? But for me, I like dealing with somebody inside of my culture, because there's certain things in my culture that person will realize that goes on. So when I talk about it, you're not giving me a sympathy reply. You're actually very empathetic, because you understand what our culture goes through. And to have the double standards, to diss a man for dealing with white women, but to uplift the black woman for dealing with a white man, that's horrible. We can't celebrate both, or we can't down both, but we want to pick and choose. And I don't feel that that's right. And it seems like a lot of our people is the ones who's doing the shenanigans and stuff like that. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And again, this hasn't been confirmed by anybody or anything like that. This whole entire thing is legitimately just a rumor. This is somebody saying something, and they picked up the story and ran with it without actually checking to see if any of this is true. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it at that. What do you guys think? I just wanted to get that out the way, because I just and I responded, just look at what it says for what it is. This is a rumor. You know what I'm saying? All of that, yada, yada, yada. Matter of fact, I'm going to just check. Let me see. So, all right, Majors net worth for 2024. Like I said, this is simplicity, y'all. This is simplicity. Jonathan Majors' net worth for 2024 is $4 million. Jonathan Majors is an American actor who has been very successful of late. While his filmography is not very long, Majors is set to have an amazing 2023 with two huge movies, Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania. He's estimated at $4 million. And this is according to CA Knowledge. And when did this come out? This was April of 2024. So do you think he birthed through $4 million? I mean, it's not hard, but do you think he birthed through that much money to make his net worth 500,000? Again, like I said, I take a lot of this stuff with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? I take a lot of this because it sounds like somebody is trying to say, look, he should be with her. He got to front the bill. He got to do this. He got to do that. So what happens when he gets, when he returns back to acting? Then what? Then what happens? Then what do you say? I'm just saying, I can't stand people. Anyway, put it in the comment section. What's up, my brother, Rico? What's up with it? What up? But put what you think in this comment section below. Again, this is another way to ruin this brother's birthday. You know what I mean? Or to put something out just ridiculous. You know what I mean? So let's get to the other let's get to the other rumor. And this was, hold up, because I got tagged in a few things in my profile, but I retweeted some of it. But let me see. Okay, so I know Exile Scooper, but there was something else that, hold on, because I don't follow the Exile Scooper because I don't know who this person is. I don't trust rumors like that. But hold up, hold on, because it was one. It wasn't from Exile Scooper. It was from somebody else. Golly, now I got to go through and shimmy through what the hell I was tagged in it. Let me see if it's under my notifications because I was tagged in some of this stuff. So let me get to it. And again, thank you so very much for your patience. While I try to look for this rumor, because it was, yeah. Okay, here we go. Because we were told to go live. Okay, so let me just go to this. Let me just share this real quick. And this is from the Exile Scooper. Again, I'm taking this with a great assault because I don't know who this person is. What's up, Tyber J? What's up? I see you made it into the live. What's up? What's up? I don't know who this is. I don't know, who they're, who, what, where, and why. So I'm taking all of this with a grain of salt. But this is one of the first scoops. Was Marvel will introduce a variant of T'Challa slash Black Panther from another universe in Avengers Secret Wars. His universe will be the one of many universes that will get destroyed in Avengers Doomsday. T'Challa Black Panther is coming back, not T'Challa Jr. Again, I don't believe this because, again, when someone who has 4,000 subscribers, I've never heard, I'm going to treat them just like how we treated the Cosmic Circus and all. I don't believe it until I see it, or I don't believe it until if this was Daniel RPK, I probably would have a little bit more, uh, like, I don't know. I'll probably be, yeah, you know what, he might be on to something, but with this one, eh. Yeah, I mean, would that be good? Yes. Is that something that I personally would like? Hell yeah. I would love that. And I've said that before. I've said that when it comes to somebody deleted something. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably got deleted. But I think because at first Exile Scooper tagged a time to shine in this in this RDJ as Doom coming back and all of that. But this is what Exile Scooper said again. I haven't sent it to Jonathan. I don't know. You understand? I don't know anything. I'm not about to say that I know anything. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? What I tell you that I know comes from the horse's mouth. If he allows me to say it, that's where it comes from. I don't believe any of this, but this was just, I got tagged in it, so I'm gonna talk about it. This is what I know. So what I've heard so far from who, what, like I said, he tagged it's my time to shine, the scooper, my time to shine. But I don't believe some of the stuff that they say either. You know what I mean? I just don't. It says this is what I've heard so far. A lot of the drama going on, lots of drama going on in Marvel. Nothing official yet, but higher ups in Marvel are supposedly rethinking the whole RDJ Doom situation and believe they might have pulled the trigger on that announcement too soon due to internal conflicts between Robert Downey Jr., his team, and Marvel Disney. Feige has informed Disney higher ups that Robert Downey Jr. Doom situation is not resolved within the week, then they might go back to plan B, which is bringing back Jonathan Majors and finishing off Kang's story, meaning Avengers 5 might be retitled yet again. Disney has to approve this, though, and they were the ones who let go of Jonathan Majors while Feige still wanted him. I'm told Disney still wants Robert Downey Jr. as Doom and is hopeful the situation is resolved. Again, this got a lot of retweets, a lot of likes, all of that. I don't believe none of it. I don't believe any of it. And this, matter of fact, hold up. Because I always screen, because I screenshotted what I saw because I was going to send it to the man himself to say, this is another rumor coming out. This is just want to let you know there's rumors flying about. So what do you think? What you thinking on this? Again, if there was any validity to any of this, then I would believe it. Okay, Marvel Scoop. This is what it is. This is what I saw. And let me share this. And this is what I was going to send to him. What up, Derek Dynasty? Great. Minty Gasm. What's up? What's up? And also, I just thought about this. Make sure you guys are praying for Robin D, the admin. She is going through some medical issues and stuff like that. So please keep her in her prayers. She hit me up. She said the reason why she hasn't been in the live because she's been sick and everything. So let's lift her up. Prayers and thoughts. You know what I mean? Shalom to her. May she have peace and blessings over her and her body at this time. So I wanted to make sure that I did that. I totally forgot about it. But anyway, it's an Avengers Doomsday will feature Jonathan Majors as Kang via My Time to Shine. If this got a lot of this is from Marvel Scoops. Again, I don't believe it until I see it. So okay, Ty, what did you because I'm going to your thing right now because you said I'm in contact with an Exile Scooper guy, so I'll tell you if he says anything. Okay. Now he said my time to shine hello was separate to Exile Scooper. Okay. All right. So this was my this. And then this is what I just read from Exile Scooper. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Again, my personal thoughts on this is, it sound good. Like back in the day, we used to say that when people be lying, but like, man, it sound good. But is there any validity to this? No. There's no validity to it. I think I would have got a text. Yo, bro, I got something to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I got something to tell you. I think I probably would have got a text. You know what I mean? And my time to shine. And I went to her. I went to my time. So it's a she. So it said, apparently my time to discredit a certain scoop for Marvel Scooper. That's all I needed to know. But I went to their to my time to shine hello's X page, and I didn't see anything to even coincide with any of this that was going on. But I don't believe a lot of scoopers just because I believe certain stuff get leaked. You know what I mean? I think certain stuff gets leaked on purpose. You know what I mean? Just to see what people were saying. But also in that same breath, I also want to say this because Jonathan Majors is going to Philly for the Monster Fest, right? Like just like Comic-Con, all of that stuff, right? And for me, I think to me, if he says anything on amounts of Disney or anything, or Disney Marvel, whatever, there could be still some communication with Disney slash Marvel on that front. For the simple fact is when TMZ did, stop him, and he talked about, Robert Downey Jr., somebody gave him grace. I wish black people would give Jonathan Majors some grace in this public spectrum, but that's asking too much. But for the simple fact is that people are asking, about would he like to come back as Kang, and the way that he took that approach on TMZ was fantastic. What Up Blue was good, but it was fantastic, And I told him, I said, man, bro, the way that you handled that situation and you gave reverence to Jonathan Majors and to Ezra Miller when you didn't have to, you could have just sidestepped the question and kept it pushing. That shows a lot of growth and maturity on your end. And again, I still think this is the VOD network we're working with. I think Disney is VOD. And for the simple fact is that the way he said it, the way he approached the situation, if, you hear more fans talk about, we want Jonathan, I have a good feeling they're going to listen to the fans. Eventually, because again, people are, especially me, I've said this. You get Robert Downey Jr. and Jonathan Majors on screen together as their respective characters, the war of words alone, the acting part, and then let them fight. Come on, y'all. No, that would steal the show, because everybody, especially if you bring that the thing that makes Robert Downey Jr. so good is that he has a way of pulling at your heartstrings. He has a way of being charming and both relatable and pulling at you at the same time. So you get drawn into whatever character he plays, besides Doolittle, whatever character that he has out there, you kind of get drawn into it. And that's the same thing with Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors, as He Who Remains, as Victor Timely, the ones who got more screen time, and as Kang the Conqueror, all made you stop to listen. So you get these two entities together, and you let them just battle it out with words. When I tell you the amount of people who's going to talk about that scene and then them fighting and all, man, I'm trying to tell you, it would get to a point where you can't help but to talk about how good Jonathan is. Now, are you going to pay him $20 million? You already paid Robert $80 million. So let's say for the sake of argument, let's just say for the sake of argument, this is that did you send it to me on X? But let's just say for the sake of argument, he lost the $20 million. So they was like, okay, we'll bring you back for $7 million. If I'm Jonathan Majors, I take that all day. If I'm Jonathan Majors, I take that all day. It might not be $7 million. You know what I mean? It may not be $7 million, but let's say for the sake of argument, $7 million, right? I'm taking that all day, right? And I would, destroy that scene. I would destroy that scene. I mean, they don't do it like they used to, but I would make sure that everybody knows that the reason why I'm here. Okay, so this is from the Exile Scooper. Todd wanted me to share this, so let me share this and let me share my screen with you guys, and let's see what this says together. Okay, Exile from the Scoop Gamer Reborn. Welcome to the unknown. They say he's 50-50, but what made it stand out was the fact that I've been hearing rumblings of Marvel regretting the Doom situation since the last 2 weeks. We'll find out this week. Let me know if you hear anything. Now, hey Roberta, what's going on? Hey Roberta, Church IT. Hey. All right, so he's 50-50. Who let me ask, who did he used to scoop for? Ty, if you who did he used to scoop for? If you know. If you know, then let me know. Um and then also Ty, since you are, obviously in contact with Exile Scooper, let him know who I am and who I'm in contact with, so we can see if there's any validity to these stories. Now, I'm going to send what I'm going to send, and if I hear anything back, uh, then I'll let you know. Well, you said it was one of his sources, but who did he use? Who did he use to scoop for though? That's what I want to ask. Was he, was he just like Daniel RPK? Was he with, a group of scoopers? That don't even sound right because they sound like pooper scoopers. But who was? I want to know who they used to scoop for. So, Matt Mickelson, I mean, he already played Caecilius, but he could also, I mean, Caecilius, he didn't come back for Rush Hour 2. You know what I'm saying? Or Rush Hour 3. So he could come back. He would have been a perfect Doom. He looks like Doom. To me, he looks like somebody who looks like Doom to me. But it's just the simple fact is that he used to Exile Scoop used to scoop for Vibe magazine. Okay. But Blue said he used to scoop for Vibe magazine. So okay. I shut up. I shut up. He might still got some skin in the game. But I will reach out. I would, if I know anything, if I'm sworn to secrecy, I ain't telling y'all shit. My bad, Roberta. But all I'm gonna say is keep your ear to the ground. But I mean, technically, I was told that anyway, to keep your ear to the ground. You know what I mean? When it came to Jonathan, he told me personally, just keep getting your ear to the ground, and you will hear, certain things coming up in the future. He said, but just be patient. Like with Magazine Dreams. Magazine Dreams is releasing. There's no release date, but it is releasing. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, there's some, like I said, there's some things that's going on. And again, I can't wait till I start finding out some stuff. You know what I mean? And man, what do you guys think about this, man? I think right now we just have to be, I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful what I leak unless it's concrete evidence. And like I said, that's coming from the man himself, but he told me keep my ears to the ground. So that's all I'm gonna do, unless he tells me something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I apologize for my outburst. Either Marvel staying committed to that Loki season 2 in it, or Kang will be killed in Doomsday. This is what I had this conversation. Who did I talk to on the other day? Because I slept all Sunday because I didn't talk to nobody but Mr. Rip Van Winkle. But I was talking to somebody about this, I think at work. And I said, when Kang in the movie, even though I don't like the ending of Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania, remember he got sucked into the probability void of the quantum realm where Ant-Man was at. That's where he got stuck to, right? So if he's there, then and the movie doesn't come out to 2027, and y'all can put it in the chat, and if you're watching this on a replay, put it in the comment section below. Are you going to care in 2027 all the stuff that happened in 2023 with Jonathan Majors? Like, be honest. Be completely honest. Are you going to care? Remember, he'll be done with the domestic violence classes. Movies would have came out, after that. He's working on the film, at the end of the year. He's getting ready to go to Quebec. I think it's in Quebec, but he's getting ready to go up there. Are you really going to be, is it going to matter what Jonathan Majors did in 2023 and 2027 when Secret Wars come out? Now, just think, he's in that. Now, if we're talking about prime Kang, I believe he was prime Kang, right? I believe that version that we saw that they flubbed up was prime Kang. Him coming out of that probability area, and that's where you get Kang versus Doom. You see Jonathan Majors on film, you're going to go crazy. You're going to remember He Who Remains. You're going to remember all this stuff. Remember, this is what they said about Jonathan Majors Kang. Let me just show you so we don't have revisionist history. That's what they said about Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. Shout out to my man Timothy, aka Caliber. That's what they said about Jonathan Majors as Kang. Always pull the receipts. Always keep them CBS, the long CBS receipts. Remember to keep them. Because when they talk about Kang, when you talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp, you didn't talk about how Paul Rudd's performance was. You didn't talk about Cassie Lang. You talked about Michelle Pfeiffer's portrayal in Jonathan Majors. So again, tell me, are y'all gonna care what Jonathan Majors went through in 2023 and 2020 and in the year 2027? Or he could be Hebrew. I don't know. I will. Like I said, this was his birthday weekend. I'll let him have his birthday weekend. I shoot him a text. I shoot him a text, and if he says something, he says something. If he don't, he don't. But tell him he can also, Exile Scooper could also hit me up too. You know what I mean? But I'll let him know though. You know what I mean? I'll let you know too, Ty. But yeah, and Jonathan Majors is I'm telling you, Jonathan Majors is one of the best actors out there. Just period. He's one of the best. He's a very good character actor. Very good character actor. And even when he played his Damon portrayal is totally different than the portrayal he has as Kang the Conqueror, which is very different than when he was in The Harder They Fall. I mean, you just look at his character Devotion is totally different than all the characters that he has. Very good, very great character actor. So again, we keep his ear to the ground. Shout out to my man Jonathan Majors. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold it down for my homie. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're gonna be at. But what do you guys think, man? Put in the comment section below, man. Or do y'all have some questions? I'll get some questions out. I take some of you guys' questions. If you got some super chats or whatever you want to send out, you ought to be saying the floor is now yours. Now. Again, like I said, my beard is all over the place. Look at this, though. Look how long my beard is. Devotion is good. Devotion make you cry. Some parts of Devotion makes me just tear up. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to cry. I'm trying to watch the movie. Marvel made a grave error with RDJ as Doom. They did that, man. I still feel like they did that for name only. Again, I keep saying you know, we can get Doom, but the other linchpin of Secret Wars is T'Challa. You know what I mean? I need T'Challa. You know what I mean? So, what up, Professor Film Fan? What is up? Good morning. What if all of this is true? It'll be all amazing. It'll be amazing. Lovecraft Country was my intro to Majors. Lovecraft Country and The Five Bloods was my intro. Because I didn't watch Lovecraft Country just yet. Until I think it was on episode E-Man. E-Man was like, yo, if you seen The Five Bloods, you need to see Lovecraft Country. And shout out to E-Man, the one and only time me and this man was on camera together, you know, before his channel really blew up. You know, he did a podcast with me. So on the channel. Yeah, I still want Lovecraft Country to come back too. It was Haste. It needed a marquee name because, but again, if you go back to that Variety article, hold on, let me see if I can. Is this it? Yep, this is it. This article is never going to go anywhere. I'm going to tell you what gave me pause about this. Are you excited about the Marvel 19? Am I excited? Are you excited for the Marvel 1943 game with Cap and Black Panther? No. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I do like the Azuri and Cap story, but it's a one shot. Number two, what I don't like is they made Azuri light skinned. And before y'all start going there, Wakanda, according to the map, is where I would say South Sudan is. I used to date someone who was South Sudanian. Prettiest skin I've ever seen, but that girl was as dark as I'm talking about. Dark. Beautiful skin. Dark. And you gonna have somebody my complexion in the middle of the heart of Wakanda? Nah, cuz I'm sorry. I can't. Nah. Nope. And then you make a game with Black Panther, but not T'Challa first. I got in a solo game at that. So, no, I'm not excited. I mean, when that game goes down to probably about $20, then I'll get it. When it's on clearance, I get it. Until then, I'm not giving. I'll probably buy it from a third party. I'll probably buy it from somebody before I buy it. Buy it from from the store so they can get paid for it. Nope. Gravy Biscuits, who's crying? What you mean people always crying? What are you talking? Who are you and what are you talking about? Don't throw out nothing. You can't put your name to the bullet. Put your bullet on it. Who crying? Who's people? Bro, I wait till remember when the Avengers game came out? That's what I do. Remember that Avengers game was it went down to $12 or whatever, and I was like, that game sucks. They look like cosplay characters. All of that stuff sucks. Say gamers crying about everything. AC Shadow. I have no idea what you. No. I'm lost. The Shuri thing. The only I agree with you I agree with you for this simple fact alone, is that you don't pump up Shuri and then made all the people who was like, no, we want T'Challa back. Oh, you're sexist. You don't want a black woman to be the Black Panther. She was Black Panther in the comics. And then when we do, you know what I'm saying? Then when we do say, well, where's she at? I don't know. I don't know. So Gravy Biscuits, you play it, beat it, and then I buy it from you for $12 and 87 cents. I get it from you because they ain't getting my money. Sorry. I said what they have done, what they've done to T'Challa, it would never get none of my money like that when it comes to a Black Panther anything. I'm gonna make them suffer. They just won't get none of mine. They can have your dollars. They want to get none of mine. I give you my money before they get my money. Put it more like that. Then I buy your digital game. I pay you. I would pay you to delete that game after you beat it. All right, let me try to find this part of the article, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to save this. Because a lot of stuff. Hold up, wait a minute. I wanted to. I give it. Yeah, I'll get it and give it to you. You better not pay for it either. You better not pay for it. Hold up. Just a little. Remember when we talked about Bo DeMayo, and he was talking about the working conditions? What does that say? The year 2023 was the straw that broke the camel's back, says former Marvel Studios VFX assistant coordinator Anna George, who appeared before a Congressional Labor Caucus on October 19th to testify about the studio's intangible deadlines and working conditions. The pay and long hours at Marvel were the reason we had to start our unionization process there. The condition was completely unsustainable. Remember we were talking about Bo DeMayo and they was talking about what's real or what's fake? Well, we know that that's real. We knew that was real. So that's somebody that's giving credence to something Bo DeMayo said. What else was said? What else was said that maybe gives his brother some credence? I want to get to the Kang situation. Let's see. That's a Blade reboot. Let me see. That is Scarlett Johansson's. Let me see. This was the K Dance was beginning to early 2024. Let me see. This is. See, okay, so this is where I wanted to talk about. This is something else. So Marvel had already this was lost in this long ass article, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Marvel already had considered moving away from a majors-led phase because of the box office performance of Quantumania, which will struggle to make a profit. It gave people pause, given that Quantumania didn't exactly land. So it had nothing to do with Jonathan Majors. Remember, Jonathan Majors was a major villain in that, but who was the star of that movie? Paul Rudd, right? Paul Rudd was the star of that movie. You don't hear anything about Paul Rudd's nothing against him, but you don't see we should have recast Paul Rudd, or we should have there was some writing issues with the movie, or there was some directing issue with the movie. The problem was it did make a profit. Why did it make it? It had nothing to do with Jonathan Majors, because it was already said that Jonathan Majors was amazing. Remember, this is what people were saying about Jonathan Majors' performance in Ant-Man and the Wasp of the Quantumania. So it wasn't him. So what it really means is they had a problem with the actual direction the movie went, and that had nothing to do with Jonathan Majors or any of that. So, all right, let me go ahead and wrap it up. If you guys have any more questions, make sure you send it as a super thanks or a super chat. But if you've been here long enough, you already know what it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right. So we're getting ready to wrap this thing up. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of The Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We will be back for Blurred AF, the greatest trio on Mondays. Where's my outro at? I gotta go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.